Hey guys, Josh here, creator of the DVRT Ultimate Sandbag Core Training System. What we're going to talk about today is using the concept I put in our last blog post about on-the-minute training. It's a great way of doing a lot of work in a short period amount of time, building both strength and conditioning. What we're going to do is a circuit that complements our clean and press challenge. So the exercises we're going to do today are more general in nature, sort of reinforcing the principles in that clean and press, but we're going to use the on-the-minute principle. So what's on the minute? So if you're doing a circuit of, let's say, 4 exercises like we're going to do today, you're going to set your timer anywhere from 20 minutes up to 30 minutes. And so what we're going to do in a moment, I'm going to hit the start when Jessica starts doing the motion. So as this counts down, the rest is going to be dictated upon when she finishes each minute. Don't worry, I'm going to use this to show you along so you can see it in action. The first drill we're going to do is basically, she's going to get the USB in the shoulder position. We're going to go ahead, for the sake of the video, we're going to do just 3 per side. She's going to do a drop step, and before her knee touches the ground, she's going to do a slow arc press to the other side, come up and do the same thing in reverse. So ready, Jess? So I'm going to hit the clock, let's hit. So she's going to drop step, slowly press over the other side, drive on up, switch the legs. So this is basically reinforcing the idea of a strong core, hip position, also working some single arm strength. Having this in the bottom position makes it more difficult. If you can't do this while holding the bottom of the lunge, you could drop down to a half kneeling press and do the same thing over time. So now it says 9:39 when she finished. So she would get 39 seconds of rest. So she would go again when it says 19 minutes on your clock. The next drill is going to be a different plane of motion. We're also going to work a pulling drill. So she's going to do a lateral step, and in that lateral step she's going to do a bent over row, nice controlled. Then she's going to come back down and then do a high pull to the opposing side. So we're going to let this count down a little bit further, Jess. And so when you're doing the clock, this will regulate how much time you have to rest. So if this is very easy, you can try increasing the number of reps you're performing or the amount of weight that you are using for the drill. So let's go ahead and do it, Jess. We're going to do 3 per side. She's going to step out. She's going to hinge, she's going to row. You're going to come down, high pull up to the other side, same thing, hinge, nice slow row, pull the other side. So what we're doing is working that lateral hip stability, we're working upon the pulling muscles in the upper back. Working from that compromised position, the bent over row, this becomes a much more challenging core drill as well. We'll do one more at the other side. All right, so now she finishes at 18:40, so she would get 40 seconds of rest. So you see how this plays out. If she did this in real time, the workout that's listed in our blog, she'd be probably closer to the 20-25 second range. If you're up by 40 seconds, you probably need to make the exercise more difficult, but like I said, using more weight or performing more repetitions. So next we're going to do is a front-loaded rear step good morning. So she's going to clean the USB up in the front-loaded position. She wants to have contact in her upper arm, so she doesn't want to allow the elbow to extend. She's going to take a step that she's comfortable with back, and then she's going to hinge upon her hips, push to that front heel, drive up nice and tall. So you want to keep tension in between the shoulder blades. So again, we're working on that hip power that we're going to need for that clean. We're working on the upper back position that we're going to need to maintain proper alignment in that clean and press. Looking good, Jess. So she's counting down. Let's do one more per side, Jess. We're looking for any rotation of the pelvis. And relax. So again, it says 17:43 at this point. Theoretically, she would get 43 seconds of rest. So you see how this is sort of patterning itself out. So the last drill is going to be a lateral bag drag. So the lateral bag drag, we're really going to focus on some shoulder stability, hip integrity, and core strength. So let's come down to one side. We're just going to go one side here. Nice wide base. Good strong position. Slowly pull across. Plant. Corkscrew that arm in. Try not to rotate those hips. And relax. Good. So right now it's just 17:13. It would count down again. At 17 minutes, she would then start repeating the entire circuit. The nice thing is that you can sort of get an idea of how many rounds you can perform based upon the amount of time you give yourself. If you're able to do 30 minutes total, that's probably enough time because of the amount of work you're going to be doing. Definitely try to stress some of the other variables, whether it is increasing the weight again or increasing the repetitions. Use the program listed on our blog at dvrtfitness.com. Try this workout along with your clean and press challenge. It's an awesome way to add both purpose and variety to your training.